Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the cat lady. So, we met the lady who saved us from committing suicide, and it turns out to be this young girl who wants to rent our room and is dying of cancer and is looking for somebody she met online that she thinks is in our building. And we saw that whole scene, and then we woke up here, tied to a table with what seems to be another parasite here, threatening to do something horrible sexually to me, I believe. So I need to, I guess, beg for my life, or do I go aggressive? Um, can we establish a duplicity trait here, where she's really depressed when talking to everybody but the parasites, but when she's talking to the parasites, she's really aggressive? I think I can, and I think we should. Because I don't want to just go full depressed the whole time. If I go, please don't hurt me, just let me go, I don't like it. So let's go full aggressive when dealing with parasites.
Touch me and I'll kill you, you sick bastard. I fucking mean it. You have no idea who I am.
You're just a crazy cat lady. That's all you are.
Soon I'll be the crazy cat lady who blew your brains out all over these fucking walls, pal. So laugh while you can. It's not long now.
What's going on in there?
That's creepy.
Who's this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God...
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me. You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay. I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death of them bloody cats.
So apparently the girl is the parasite, and the guy is just helping.
You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
Let's just go get away from me. I don't care who she is.
Get away from me!
Shut up, you stupid bitch! I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me? Well, I've got just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach, the strongest you can get. You give me no choice. I can't risk losing him. I have to make sure he won't be attracted to you anymore. You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway.
No.
No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
I think if you have a bleach that's so strong it could like eat or blind somebody, or eat away at flesh, it probably wouldn't be called bleach anymore, and it would just be called the base components of whatever acid it is. I don't think it's hydrochloric, but it might be. Where are we? Ah. Interesting, we're playing as the cat now. I can walk back and forth, and it's slowly nudging the cage over. Interesting. So here's Susan dead again, and the cat. Let's see, we can jump in the hole, and what can we do? This cat is just like a silhouette of a cat.
Hey there, gorgeous. I see my old lady brought the bleach again. What a shame. I really liked your eyes. It could have been a start of something very exciting for us, if you know what I mean. She does that every single time. What do they call it? Trust issues, that's it. Well, never mind. Plenty more fish in the sea. I'm not too fussy, but even I have some standards. Ain't gonna touch a bird like you, I gotta be honest, girl. You look like shit. But I wouldn't want you to think I'm not a kind man. Plenty of time until dinner, and you're in pain, so I've brought something to end your suffering. Think of it as an option. I've got this gun here. It's one of my favourites. There's just one bullet in the chamber, large caliber. You'd be long dead before you'd feel any pain. Sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, it's just an idea, you know, no pressure. Ah, of course. You can't see it. That bleach turns your eyes to nothing but jelly. So I'll just leave it for you here. Feel free to use it. That bullet's meant for you anyway. I'd better go now. We won't want to get caught red-handed again, would we? You naughty minx.
So
What was
she's
that?
still tied up.
You can't reach it? Well, what did you expect? Life's a real fucker sometimes.
So we're playing as the cat again. This guy has got a lot of guns. Key. Swallow the key. And now he's polishing a gun or doing something with it. I don't know. So I don't know what I can do. Do I have to wait till he's not looking, or? I can only spit out the key. I can't do anything else. So let's wait till he looks downward and then try to go. Just hope this is what is necessary and is the right move. There we go. key spit out.
What? Who's this? My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch.
I'm surprised she's still alive at all, but I guess
A key? Who are you? Say something. Anything.
Meow.
I should be able to unlock the handcuffs now.
So, I believe I'm in the game right now. I think I have to wander in the dark. Interesting. Question mark, gun.
The gun! That idiot left his gun! No! No! I dropped it! Where is it? Where the hell is it?
So that there's no playing floor search.
I've got it.
There's no playing this game this way, so shoot myself is the right response. I mean, like, if I was just to walk to the right, I think the door's closed anyways, because I can't go further to the right or the left. So we have to shoot ourselves. We have to regain our ability to see.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I have to break my promise.
So at some point she promised Mitzi not to try and kill herself again? I guess I shouldn't explain things in a dramatic sense like this. You are dead. It's a poster.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows, and pink unicorns. Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway.
I
So,
love
Miss Ashworth, I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave it to Robert, but I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promised I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Are you sure you can drink in your condition? She's already dying. What's drinking gonna change?
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great! I'll bring the wine.
Dying of cancer, so I assume.
Damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
Why,
kitchen.
yes we do.
I'll go get it, shall I?
Yes, please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses too?
So, I love that she says her boyfriend only made some of the posters. It's so easy in writing to just fall to the fallacy of all and say, it would be so easy to say my boyfriend made all of these and not even give it a second thought. But in reality, no, you're not going to have a bunch of posters made by one person. You're going to have a bunch of posters made by a bunch of different companies, more likely. Should I talk to Mitzi? Or should I get the corkscrew and the wine? I guess we're going to talk anyway, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to... Let's see. Take the wine glasses from here. One for me and one for Mitzi. Getting drunk may also provide more information about her. Also, notice how she is now in this black and green shirt. She's bringing color to Miss Ashworth's life. A life that is full of black and white. A world that is actually very dark anyways. The only color we have is in that little picture there. And maybe a couple other pictures. Let's go look at the other pictures and see. This picture and the rest are all black and white. It would be kind of cool if over the course of the game everything became colored in and it was a perspective thing. But this world is really dark. It feels like murders and gruesome things happen way more often than they would in a normal world. Let's examine the wine glasses. They're still pretty clean after all these years. Interesting. I would imagine they'd have a long coat of dust on them. I give the corkscrew.
There you go. Let's get that bottle open.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
So you go from killing yourself with a gun to flashing back to meeting Mitzi. Here, I gotta get a little closer to her and probably face her and then give her the
I
glasses.
found some wine glasses.
All right, that's all we need. Oh, and Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
More color out here now too. So the big C, want to talk about it? Oh, it's not raining anymore. Let's talk about this.
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Huh.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Let's talk about the rain. That's properly British.
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
I've never seen one. I think I may have. The only monsters are us. Maybe you're right. I will believe in them when I see one.
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but parasites. How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face. He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good. Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi. You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name's Jack.
Is
He's
it?
dead.
Oh,
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
and I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Let's see. Let's start at the beginning. Tell me how you met.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. Perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. Then he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different.
The fog's coming in, by the way.
I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there is a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
So how did Jack die?
How did he die? How did Jack die?
It was so distant to the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him. Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, and he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. But I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But to us there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
So we've got control back, and we've got to find Jack's dead body, sadly. And I guess we have to do that in the next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.